Okay, see what happens. It's going live to Twitter. That's gonna be good. Just kidding. No, too nervous. Woo! How are you doing? Let's do a podcast. Welcome, Nerdy by Nature. We are Canadian nerds getting our geek on, but today, Chris.
Hey.
There he is, and myself, Elijah, here representing Nerdy by Nature. Sound like you're going to say something.
Nope.
Words of wisdom yet? Going to hold back?
I'm going to hold back.
All right, fair enough. LetUsGetNerdy.com is our home. Feel free to stop by, subscribe, social media links, past pictures, and all of our delicious episodes.
Ooh, tasty.
Darn right. Stop by and say hi. Clothes are optional.
Just saying.
Yeah, just whatever you like. Chris got a beer. It's all good.
Yeah.
Geeks Worldwide is geek heaven. We're enjoying being part of this community. So much fun. Comic books, indie games, reviews, so much geeky goodness at thegww.com. I didn't butcher that this time. I'm so proud. Check it out. You'll be glad you did. Okay, the Canadian economy is so very fragile right now, Chris.
It is.
What's you posted a few things about the real estate markets, the major markets like BC, Toronto. They're kind of in a bubble.
Well, they're red hot and they're not slowing down.
There's a lot of building going on, and I don't know where people are, dare I say, coming from to go to those big cities.
There's that too. The
The-
pricing just keeps going up and up. And
There's got to be a certain point at some time where there's a bubble, and all of a sudden the market prices just slide down.
I don't know where that's going to be. They've been saying that for years.
And I don't know why. Has it been just the prices are just abnormally high and the interest rates are terribly low, and it's just a matter of, I don't know, math and science behind it?
I think it's a combination of that.
And what's stopping this craziness from just spiraling out of control like the U.S. did in 2008?
I think we have a lot of regulation in place.
That's true. The federal government had a few regulations twice now since then
Mm-hmm.
to reduce home equity line of credits to borrow against your mortgage. The amount of the down payment on your mortgage was also raised.
Yeah.
The lending limits, all that sort of thing, decreased. The amortization went from 35 to 25 years. That was a big one. I think that pretty much covers it.
Yeah, and the latest now is the stress test for mortgages for people.
I haven't heard about that.
I think they said it was you had to be able to afford a 25-year at 4.5% with at least a minimum of 10% down or something like that. And if you could not survive the stress test, you were denied a mortgage.
Really?
Yeah.
So even beyond that, I know some of the bigger banks in Canada do the stress test, if you will. Instead of variable, where you apply for it, you have to qualify for the fixed rate.
Exactly.
So it's sort of that
Right.
thing.
Yeah, and see, the whole point to that is that it's a worst case scenario in case the rates actually start going up.
That's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, because the worst thing that will happen is that people will start defaulting on their mortgages, and then that will end up a cascading effect, and then you end up having a big housing down spiral. Right?
Craziness, foreclosures all over the place.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because the Canadian prime for banks is now 2.7. We're having subprime mortgages and variable and fixed rates at 2.2, 1.9 for some B lenders. It's insane.
I've been sitting around 2% for the last 10 years.
I thought 3% was good.
Yeah.
I took that and ran with it.
I mean, it's so crazy. If there's any message that we could say about this is that make sure that you get a mortgage that's well within your means and that you work it out. Okay, when we were looking at a house, many years ago, I was approved for about $50,000 more than what I actually purchased the house for. And
Wow.
that was because I wanted to check myself and make sure that